Alright, what's going on, y'all? This is Randall Branch. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about the importance of being present on our journey when we're pursuing our goals that we have set for ourselves. So, first and foremost, we need to have goals for ourselves, whether it be within health, wealth, or relationships, right? When I talk about fitness, business, or personal growth, you guys know we need to be having goals. When we wake up in the morning, there needs to be something on our mind that we're pursuing. There has to be some sort of aim. And I truly believe you could look at somebody, you could tell by the way they walk, how intentional they are, if they have goals, if they have something that they're going for, that they're pursuing. A lot of people, they almost have like this soulless look to themselves. They're aimless. It's because they have no goals, they have no aim. So it really is their life, right? They don't have any purpose. They have purpose, but they don't know what that purpose is, I should say. They don't have any goals. They don't have something that when they wake up, they're excited to pursue, right? So we need that. We must have goals. In all three of the main domains of life, like I talked about within fitness, right? Our health, within business or our career, if we're working 9 to 5s, and also within personal growth, within our relationships with others and our relationships with ourselves. But while we're pursuing these goals, we must be present in the moment. And the reason why I'm making this video is because this is something that I'm working on. I struggle with this. And I like to set goals for myself, and I focus on the goals. I still get my inputs in. A lot of people, they say, set goals and focus on the inputs. I put my inputs in, right? And I don't rush the inputs, but sometimes I try to remove. And when I say this, I'm not saying I'm depressed. I'm not saying I'm sad, but I do sometimes remove like the happiness from the journey. Meaning, right now I'm cutting the single digit body fat, right? I'm getting down to 170. Sometimes I'll be like, whoa, well, like once I get to 170, man, I'm gonna be lit, man. I'm gonna be happy. It's like, no, you could be happy now. Like, enjoy the process. And it's not, again, I'm being careful with my words. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I'm enjoying my life. But it's more the idea of, oh, I'll be happier once I'm 170. And that might be true in some case because I would have achieved the goal. But at the same time, I need to be enjoying the process. And one thing I've really been thinking about, and again, I want to make this channel not just for men and women, but specifically for men. We always hear that our peak comes at 30, at 35, at 40. And I just watched this content creator that I really enjoy, and he said that he doesn't think like that. He doesn't want to have a peak as a man, because once you peak your climax, that means that you have to fall. So he wants to peak when he dies. And I think that's beautifully said, and it's well put. And that's the same mindset when it comes to life and just in general, because what he's basically saying is that life is just a journey and you continue to move the goalposts. And that's exactly what it is with this. So it's like, not only can I not remove the happiness that I quote unquote have from the journey of me getting down to 170 and single digit body fat because I'm robbing my current self of happiness, but also I am aware that I am a man and that I am an ambitious man. So as soon as I get to 170, boom, now we gotta focus on getting now we're out the cut. Now we got to build muscle. So now I can't. So then, if I have that mindset of, okay, once I get to 170, I'm happy. Then it's going to be, okay, well, now I want to get to 175, 177 and keep my body fat the same. I want to put on 5-7 pounds of muscle, right? So we continue to move the goalposts, which is good because we always need to be striving towards something. So because we know that that's the type of mindset that we have, we can't remove our current self of happiness, because we know that once we get to the quote-unquote destination, we're just going to move the goalposts. So if you keep on doing that, you'll never be happy. And there is no destination. There is no end goal. I'm using the cut right now because I'm documenting this on the channel. Once I get to 170, I'm going to change. Now it's a new fitness goal. Now I'm 7-8% body fat, right? I'm lean. Okay, now what's the goal? 7, 8, 9. I just want to get single digits, man. I'm going to be somewhere at single digits. Y'all see me now. I'm about 182. And I'm for sure about 12-13%. Like, for sure, I'm about 12%, I say. I saw Kino Body. He put his picture in chat and took his angles and stuff and said, "What's my body fat percentage?" They said I was 11. I'm gonna add a percent and say I'm 12. So 182, I'm about 12. I'm gonna lose a little bit of water. I'll account for that. So at 170, man, that's 12 pounds. I'm for sure gonna be down another 5% body fat. So that put me at about 7-8%. So I'm gonna get to my single digits, right? A little tangent, but I'm not removing my current self of happiness, but I'm enjoying the process. The whole life, is all a process. I just talked about fitness. Now I can talk about or health. Now I can talk about business, man. You guys know I'm growing my YouTube channel. I don't have a subscriber. I never set out to, oh, I need to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025 when I started in April, because there's certain things I'll set goals with, and there's other things that I won't necessarily set goals with, because I do understand that things are in God's timing. So it might not be in God's timing for me to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, but it might be in His timing for me to have 10,000 subscribers by February of 2026 or whatever. Like, I don't know what His timing is looking like. I'm just gonna focus on my input. So there's certain goals I will set, and there's certain goals I won't set. But let's say I did set a goal for YouTube and say, yeah, I want 400, 500 subscribers by the end of 2025, which is only in like 5-6 weeks, right? And right now I'm sitting at about 230 subscribers. I would be robbing my current self of happiness if I just focus on, oh, I gotta hit 500 or I gotta hit 600. Like, no, like, enjoy the process. Make good content. Bring people into the Randall Branch ecosystem. Do not focus so much on the goals that we rob ourselves of our happiness, man. And this is going to be extremely, extremely important for people who are ambitious like me. If you're ambitious, man, if you have goals within fitness, business, and personal growth, fitness, career, personal growth, man, you're always going to have goals. You'll never get to a point where you're just like, let me kick my toes up and I'm chilling. And it's not even because of what you've accomplished. It's just because of the mindset of how ambitious you are. I already know that right now I have a decent physique, man. Like, I've been working out for over 4 years. Last year has been really good. I talked to you guys, my first 3 years, my nutrition was extremely bad. But last year and a half has been pretty good. It's been about 4.5 years because it's been since summer 2025. And my physique has been changing monthly because I've figured out, like, I've created the systems that I need to create for me to be able to get the results I want to get within my physical body, right? I've already built a decent physique, right? I will never get to a point, and this is why I love fitness so much. I will never get to a point to where I just look in the mirror and I'm just like, yep, this is cool. I'm good with working out. There's nothing I need to change. I don't need to get any leaner. I don't need rounder shoulders. I don't need like a little bit of a bigger bicep peak. My abs is cool. Like, no, I'm going to continue to, I need to fix that. I need to tweak that. I need to tweak that with business. You know, for me, I don't start business. I didn't start my business for monetary gain, even though I am expecting monetary money to come from my business. I started business because for a creative outlet with my fragrance, with my passion for fitness, with my passion for clothing and wardrobe, with my clothing line, right? I created this for it's just a creative outlet, right? And to provide value to others, and then also knowing that money will come from that. So I don't necessarily have like I need to make $5 million from Randall Branch Collection. I don't necessarily have those goals, right? But if I did have those goals, like, hey, like, you know, I want to be making $50K a month or whatever, it's the process, man. I'm not just going to be like, well, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to enjoy my business until I'm making $50K a month. Like, nah, man, I'm going to enjoy life. You know, God, every morning God wakes us up, man. It's a blessing, man. Like, I've really been focused on, and this is like a little bit of a nuance to it. It's just gratitude, man. We need to be grateful that we even have goals. I'm telling you guys, man, most people, they don't have goals. Even people, guys, even when you go, I love using fitness because it's the easiest example. Even when you go to the gym, there's people who are in the gym that still don't really have goals. Like, they're just showing up because they know it's good for them, man. It's such a blessing to be able to have actual, tangible goals, like something that you're truly working towards. I want to get to 170 lean, a single digit body fat. I want to grow my YouTube channel. I want to grow my business. I want to grow my relationship with myself. I want to be more disciplined, right? These are my goals. I want to make more money with Randall Branch Collection. I want to provide more value to people. I want to grow my YouTube and my Instagram and my social media. Like, I have goals in my life, right? It's such an amazing blessing, and the blessing comes from God, that we're able to have the mindset to be able to set goals for ourselves, because 80-90% of people don't have goals. They're just moving through life. They don't necessarily know why they're doing things. They're just doing things because they think that they should be doing them. They're working out because they know it's healthy for them, but they don't have any fitness goals. They're getting a job because they know that they need income to survive, but they're not passionate about what they're doing. They're not passionate about getting to a certain spot. They don't really care about moving up, and they're just working because they know that if they don't work, they're going to be on the street, right? They don't have tangible goals that they set for themselves. So we need to be thankful, man, and grateful for the fact that we even have the mindset to have goals. But while we have those goals and while we set these goals, right, we need to be not robbing our current self of happiness, man, because happiness is extremely important, and happiness comes from gratitude. Be grateful for where you're currently at, man. Yes, I want to be leaner, but I'm grateful for the physical body I have right now. Yes, I want my business to be doing better, making more money with Random Branch Collection. But I'm grateful for even having a website and having my stuff up and stuff. And it's not grateful in a way where I'm lowering my standards to make myself feel happy, because you guys don't always talk about that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm grateful for just where I'm at, and for the wherewithal to know that I have more in me, and also just being happy where I'm at. And this is another video I'm gonna talk about. Is like the difference between being content and being complacent, right? Which is like similar to this, but it's another video I'm gonna make, right? So that's the video for today. I'm gonna keep this real brief, but do not rob yourself of happiness, your current self of happiness, and just attach happiness to the goal, and just rob yourself of current happiness, man. Be happy where you're at and continue to move forward, and make sure that, you know, while you're pursuing your goals, while you're pursuing your goals, you're being present in the current moment, man. You're enjoying the moment, you know, and you're having fun, man. Life is supposed to be fun. This is another video I'm gonna drop. Actually, is like, I know a lot of my topics are pretty similar to like the alpha male grind, bro. But I'm not a grind, bro. Like, I don't grind. I tell people all my story all the time. I don't grind. Grinding sounds like swimming against stream, high cortisol, like no sleep. Like, the grinding. I don't like that. You know, I get my sleep in. My stress is low. I have systems that I set in place. I have daily inputs that I put in, and I'm patient for the outputs to come out. Yes, I have my things set up. Yes, I'm very into fitness. Yes, I'm very into business, but I'm not this grind, bro. Like, I take time to relax and reflect when need be. I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. and getting 4 hours of sleep like you see. I don't have these extravagant morning routines. Like, I'm a human being that that properly takes care of business. Like, that's really all it is, guys. Like, I want to make sure I make the distinction between me and like all these like grind bros online. Like, I'm not a grind bro. I'm not a grind bro. Like, life is not supposed to be a grind. Life is not supposed to be, I'm stressed out and I'm messed up right now, but in 20 years I'll eventually be happy and I'll be healthy and I'll be able to sleep. Like, no, like, life should be good, man. And especially, like, I understand that some people are going through some things that they didn't necessarily put themselves through. But the last thing we want to be doing is like purposely, like for instance, like dudes be sleeping 4 hours of sleep. I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. Like, bro, you need to get more sleep, right? We're not supposed to be like self-sabotaging. When things are coming up that are out of our control, that's different than people just self-sabotaging and just doing goofy stuff just to grind. Like, and that's a whole nother video I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, I'm not a grind bro, guys. I'm happy. Yes, I am. You know, I have these goals and I have some things that are similar to some of the grind bros that y'all might see on Instagram and on YouTube and stuff. But I'm happy, man. I'm good, bro. I talk to women. Like, I'm not one of these hate women dudes. Like, bro, I'm living a good life, and I'm very blessed, and I have gratitude, like I talked about earlier in this video. Then that's a tangent, but it kind of ties into this, man. Because the grind bros, their whole mindset is you just gotta grind through your 20s, and yeah, you're gonna be stressed out and you're gonna be miserable, but once you get to 30, then you'll be happy. Nah, I'm not really feeling that. I'm not feeling that. I'm extremely big on health. I'm extremely big on health. That's why I talk about nutrition so much. If you guys want me, I can talk to you. If you guys want to, I can talk to you guys a little bit more about like my natural supplementation protocols too and stuff. But like, stress is one of the biggest killers. It's like to live a stressed out life, like you will live a subpar quality of life, and you will more than likely die earlier than you could if you weren't so stressed out. So I'm not big on stressed out. I don't stress out about getting in shape. I don't stress out about like my post-college plans. I don't stress out about growing my business. Like, nah, man, I live a happy life. I live a good life. I have goals. I do my inputs to get these goals. I sow a seed, I water it, and I let it grow. I don't dig up the seed and stress out to make sure it's still there, right? I'm not stressing. And these grind bros, they be stressing. they're stressing about dating, they're stressing about making money, they gotta be successful by 25, they're stressing, like, chill, bro. Like, you're good. Have goals, pursue the goals while being present in the moment, and have fun. This is what I talked about on my community post on a Wednesday. That's what I talked about. Have goals, set goals, right? Fitness, business, personal growth. Set goals within these domains. Pursue these goals while being present in the current moment. Do not rob yourself of happiness, your current self of happiness. And have fun, man. Now, does have fun mean do goofy stuff that isn't in alignment with your goals? No, I'm not telling you to drink alcohol. I'm not telling you to eat a whole bunch of BS. I'm not telling you to just sleep around with as many women as you can find, or if you're a woman, sleep around with as many men as you can find. I'm not saying that. That's not my version of having fun. My version of having fun is enjoying the process, being present in the moment, seeing yourself make those improvements daily, right? That's what I mean by have fun, man. And relaxing sometimes when you need to. When you need a day where you might need to just chill and just get out of it a little bit and maybe watch some sports or watch some watch something that's a little bit more entertaining, and do that. And tomorrow, get back on your work. It's not a grind. I didn't say get back on your grind. Just get back on your work, your inputs, right? So I talked about a few things on this video, and y'all know, if y'all are new to this channel now, you guys know. And if you're already on this channel and you're a subscriber, you already know. I just be rambling. I don't have a script. I checked my Mac because I thought somebody had texted me. Sometimes I be getting texts on here, but I don't have a script. I just have a video idea. I already know I'm gonna title this video the importance of being present in the moment while pursuing goals. And then I just, what the people say, I just start talking. So I talk about a few things, but the main purpose of this video, which I hope you guys picked up on, is just be present in the moment, man. Set goals, have fun, pursue those goals, but be present in the moment, man. And it's something I'm really making sure I'm being intentional about on my cut down to 170, because it's so easy for me to rob myself of my current happiness just because I'm not at 170 yet. But it's bro, I got 2 more months. I'm gonna be there if I continue to put my inputs in. Yes, I'm gonna look a little better. Yes, I might be a little more happy because I achieved the goal. But I'm happy right now too, man. I'm having fun in the gym. I'm having fun with my nutrition, and life is good, man. God is good, and that's the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys really take value from this video, because if you truly understand what I'm saying, and if you're truly an ambitious person, if you truly have goals for yourself, this will be the most important thing to keep you sane, to keep you grounded on your journey to pursuing those goals that you have for yourself within fitness, business, and personal growth, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Randall Branch Media. We're checking out, and I'll see you guys next week.